Glory, hallelujah. The Lord be praised and his name forever be praised in our life. It's nice to have you watching this video again, and I believe that the word you are going to hear will do you good, and you will have understanding of this word, and you have the strength to apply it into your life in the mighty name of Jesus. Call someone that you love to also listen to this message, because we are going to be looking at how to choose someone to date. You can use date, you can use court, you can use someone to be in relationship, whatever grammar you may that you may like. You see, a picture, in the same way a picture doesn't tell you how a fabric feels or wear. Like the clothes I'm wearing now, you've seen it at your hand there. You don't know how the this cloth feels. You don't know if the cloth wears off after washing. Then you don't know. You may possibly don't know how rich or dull the color of this fabric may be. Yeah, because lighting and every other thing may add to what you are seeing. Dating also doesn't always tell you what it will be like to be married. It doesn't tell you what it will be like to be married. The person you are dating or you are looking at may look perfect from a profile online. We have dating, we have online dating now, and really, I'm not against it. Of read, uh, however good at some people have success story within that, so that fair. So we can't outrightly take it away. Somebody might even seems like your soulmate from a distance. Seeing somebody from a distance. I can remember when we are young, there are some girls, that you just behind from far distance. I don't think it even goes with only young age. Even some people, you even till now, you may be seeing somebody from afar, and you feel this is my soulmate. But even some people, you may even be dating or courting with some people. Some people are excellent daters. If they it's something like, I mean, they comport themselves well and everything, they are good at courting. They are almost professionals. They know how to impress you well for a night hangout, maybe possibly a retreat, either spiritual or however, even a week-long convention. I mean, just both of you being together, they know how. I mean, opening the door, the car door, uh, drawing the chair for you to sit. Just the perfect gentleman that you are seeking for, and or just a perfect beauty that you are looking for. What have you that you may be looking for? I mean, people can do all of that to impress you during dating, but it doesn't mean what you saw in the photo album is what you will get. Yeah, have you ever ordered something and you say, what I order versus what I get, so you may see somebody very good. I mean, you may even date very well, but it may not be the right person at the end of marriage. So how can we be sure of your person or your date or your partner or the person you are relationship with, that is the best person for you, even in the long run in a marriage? See, you must consciously and actively be committed to choose your date, your fiancé, your partner, your spouse, whatever you want to call them. It's a conscious effort, and it is deliberate effort. Most of the time we live our life in the hand of many people because we want to make a lazy decision, or want to make we don't want to put effort in what we want to do. Okay, you want to eat, you are looking for fast food, you eat fast food all the time, because you don't want to go through the stress and you want of eating, of cooking, and you want to eat good food. You want to, I mean, many things. Even parents, they want to have children, but they don't have time to take care of the children. They have to put them in nanny, almost more than or in school more than 16 hours of the day. I just and also goes for date relationship also. We want to date somebody, we want to have a fiance, or but we leave it in the hand of a pastor to help us discern if the person will be right for us. We go to dating site to search and check profile to see if the person is the right person. I mean, you just want quick fix something without deliberately putting our effort or committing ourselves to make sure that what we are really going into is the right thing. So why we must be consciously committed in order to choose the right partner. You see, why physical attraction and appearance is likely the first thing we notice. Looks fade away, and this is one thing that must be in your mind. Looks fade away, physical appearance fade away. See, so I'm not saying don't consider physical appearance, yeah, but don't let it be your major priority, because looks fade away. The people that are beautiful 20 years ago, 30 years ago, where are they now? I'm not saying you shouldn't be beautiful or you shouldn't spend money on your beauty, but that shouldn't be your major priority even as a lady to attract a guy, because that look will fade away. Everything that is looking perfect and blooming, there is a time where the flower bloom and there is a time where it also wither. So let us consider, here are some things we should consider to choose partner for sustainable marriage. And number one thing is the manner. I mean, let me first of all say this. What we are going to be hearing here is not limited. It's just some tips, and that's why you also should go ahead, read books, listen to so many messages, and all of that. Don't let this just be the only thing you consume. It is not enough, right? Okay, so I'm talking about one of the first things you should look at is the manner. Yes, the manner of the person. But you see, somebody that is trying to get you likely may behave well in your presence. You may behave gentle, you may behave perfect, I mean smiling, loving, and all of that. So then you should, when you are talking about manner, then you should go beyond you. But although some people are, they are maybe, I don't know, their own is I mean really abnormal, and it's even good for you. I mean, some people don't care, they can misbehave, talk to you anyhow. I mean, yeah, I mean, just react anyhow, and don't take that reaction lightly. It's something I called, or so many people are also called it a warning signal. Don't take it like I'm sorry, it's just that I have a busy day or something like that. It's not necessary that. So you must have to see that what the person did is wrong and then do it right. Okay, so when we are talking about the manner, it goes beyond the person, the way the person behaves at you or something, because somebody can be trying to be playing a good man or a good woman with you. So, but but they aren't really good as such. So then, how do you know when somebody have good manner? The way you can know is how do they treat other people aside you. How do they treat other people aside you? When you go to a bar or to an eatery, how do they treat the waiter? Do they treat the waiter as a shit or somebody that is not human or something? How do they treat the driver? Maybe the Uber driver that you hired or something like that. How do they treat the person they are not trying to impress? Because one thing is that yes, the person want to get you, so he or she may try to impress you. Good, he talks to you with good, in a good way, and he behaves well with you. He put the chair for you to sit, he open the car door for you to go in there inside the car, and all of those things. It could just be a way of trying to impress you, or way of trying to get at you. So look at the manner of the person in the way he or she relates with other people, that is not trying to impress. Do you get that now? So, and like I said earlier on, some people, they don't even know how to keep their manner. They can talk to you anyhow, react to you anyhow. If that person ever tried that, check it as a warning signal. Don't accept it. Don't accept it as a mistake that I'm sorry, or somebody tried to slap you or even slap you and they say it's a mistake, and he has not yet married you. That means he is going to kill you when you are married. So don't let anything pass by. Check, be observant around you. I'm not saying you should be spooky and all of that. You should be trying to see or test or do anything. I mean, because you yourself, you are not perfect. But however, there are some things that shouldn't be let go. So you must check the person's manner. Another thing you should actually also check is the person's communication. What did they say about their parent? What did they say about their siblings, and the person they date, the last date they have, that person is I mean, so most times we see problem with other people without seeing the problem in us first. And so one of the things we must always be conscious is that not just trying to place blame on people and fault on people. My mother is a witch, or my mother is this, that. My father is irresponsible, and all of that. You see, of course, sometimes you may be saying the truth, but the fact is, watch out, because if he's saying that about the people he has known for long, there's a tendency for him or her to also treat you the same way when you are married, and to be saying evil of you. And one of the ways you can also get the people's manner of people communication, because some people too may be mild when they are communicating with you, they are careful of their words and all of that, is for you to ask them out from people that know them. Ask the person, ask them from their parents, from their siblings, from their friends. Okay, who is this person? What is I mean, sometimes family members may try to hide the person's bad side from you and all of that, but just be deliberate to know. And when you're deliberate to know, you'll be able to get the person's manner. You'll be able to know the way the person communicate. How did the person talk on phone? Hey, who is this crazy person? Who is this idiot? There's a tendency for the person to also treat you that way or something like that. So be check out the person's manner. Check out the way the person communicates. Another thing to check out in the person you want to date is the interest. What interests the person? What interests the person? When you're on the table, what are they doing? So I mean, have you ever been to maybe an eatery or maybe a restaurant, and then you see people sitting together, and both of them are busy on their phone, not even having time to talk together, even while on date? Or what are the things aside from that? What are the things what do they like to do? What is the thing that that the person knows about you? What is the person interest about you? Is the person interested about your life, or everything is about the person? Oh, this is my future, this is what I want to do, this is where I want to stay, this is when I'm married, this is the number of children I want to have. He's just saying something about himself. Me, I, myself alone. Doesn't even want to hear your own angle. Doesn't want to even know how many children you are interested to give birth to, where you want to stay, your purpose, and many other things about you. It's just about himself or herself alone. Then you must see that, if you must really look at it, if you are willing to live your life with the person like that. Another thing to look at in the person you want to date is what is his or her perspective about life. What is his view about life? What is their view about events and things around them? Because see, most times we have different view, and having different view is not a problem. But the problem is, are we ready to look at other people's perspective? You see, to everything in life, there's no one way about it. There are different ways to look at different things in life. So if the person is only about, always what he or she want to hear always is about his own perspective, then it's a danger for you. So you, and you also likewise, you must be open-minded. Let people say their view. Hear people out, hear people opinion in an event. Their opinion or their view or their perspective may not be the same as yours, but it may not necessarily be wrong or right. So, but however, the person must be open-minded. I mean, you or any other person in life must be open-minded to hear other people's view and opinion. So look at the person perspective about life. Is the person perspective about life, is he a perspective that you can live with? Okay, for instance, somebody may have a perspective of, oh, I don't see anything wrong in marrying two wives, and you have the perspective that I only want to be the only wife of my husband. So what will you do at that time? So you must check out and how do you know somebody's perspective? Is by asking questions, is by talking, is by saying things that are, that are life matter. Don't just talk about football games, some minor thing that, oh, of course it's good to say them, but be deliberate to say things that matters, so that you'll be able to see the person's perspective of life, and you'll be able to see if you can live with that ideology that the person has. And possibly the last point, what I'll be looking at on how to see what you should look out in in dating a person, or to choose somebody to date, is the person believes. What is his or her belief? What is his or her ideology about life, philosophy, and concept on things that matters to you? How did the person see academics? How did the person see career? How did the person see, is he or she of opinion that a wife should not work, a wife should be a full housewife, or a husband should be the only person that should bring in money to cater for the family? Look at the person's belief and see if it's a belief you can live with. What the person believe about religion? What the person believe about spirituality? What the person, these are things that you should check out, and many other things. You see, this will go a long way in determining what kind of a person they really are. Once you see, the problem is that we are encapsulated by the initial attraction. Oh, the person is beautiful, this that, but the fact is those things wear off with time. There must be something that must be able to sustain you and bond your relationship, aside from the physical appearance, aside from the love and every other thing that you may have with the person. It was see, those and that is reason why you must see your beliefs. Your belief can bond you or can disbond you. Your perspective about life can make you to be stronger or can separate you. Your interest in life can make you to be stronger or can separate you. You see, so you must be careful about, you must know what, you must go beyond the person perspective. Just the physical look and all of that. Also make sure that you are the chooser, not the chosen. Let me explain this. What I mean by you are the chooser. Many ladies especially try to, most time they just allow themselves to be chosen. I like you, I want to marry you, okay, that's it. And then they accept. Or I saw you in a vision and this is what God said about me, about you. This that. No, 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 no. See, you must deliberately choose. You must deliberately choose. You must deliberately choose the person you want to get married to. In relationship, women often think they are in the receiving end. You can choose whom you want to be in relationship with. You don't have to wait to be chosen. You get that you can choose whom you want to be in relationship with. Think about what they really want. People mostly talk about who they are, even in the minute conversation. And when you see somebody can say something and they tell you, don't mind me, don't mind what people say, because mind people word when they tell you who they are. Don't try to give excuse for them. I can't accept it if a woman cheat on me. I can't accept it if a man is lazy. They really mean what they're saying, and so you have to be mindful of that, and you see if you can really work together. See, another thing is this: don't compare them with your ex. The person you are in relationship with now is not your ex. There's a tendency for you to be looking at maybe the strength, you are seeing the strength of your ex in them, or you are seeing the weakness of your ex in them and say, my ex has this and he doesn't have this, or my ex doesn't have that and he has this, and you are using to compensate yourself that okay, after all, it's better than my ex, or after, no, it's much more worse than my ex. Don't compare. There's often a temptation to compare your present relationship with the last, or even with that of your parent, and say it's better than my parent, or is not as my parent, or something like that. And oftentimes we tend to find fault or encouragement by doing this. So this will blow our judgment in the present person. So in order not for your judgment not to be blown in the present person, you have to focus on the bigger picture. What is it you want with this partner? Have your clear vision. This is what I want in a person, and does this person have it? If the person doesn't have it, then you know if the person is for you or not for you. I pray that you have a better understanding of what you said and you apply it, and the knowledge, or the knowledge that you have gained today. See you next time. Take care.